Hi, everyone. My name is Keith Hennig, and it is my pleasure to serve as principal of Skyline High School. And I would like to be the first to welcome you to our fall Student of the Quarter presentation. Now, of all the events and activities that I get to participate in as principal of Skyline, to tell you the truth, the Student of the Quarter presentation is one of my favorite because it's an opportunity for us to honor our students and highlight some of the great things that they've been doing around campus. Now, in classrooms and in hallways, we have posters up all over the school called the Spartan Learner Profile. And the Spartan Learner Profile is a list of 11 characteristics or traits that we ask our students to follow. And 3 times a year, fall, winter, and spring, we ask our teachers to nominate, our staff to nominate students who are doing a great job exemplifying one or more of our Spartan Learner Profile 11 characteristics or traits. And today we have an opportunity to highlight those students who were nominated this fall as doing a great job around campus. In a second here, I'm going to hand off this presentation to Miss Barron, who's one of our great assistant principals, and she is going to walk you through all the individual students. But before I do that, I just want to say again how proud I am of our students and for those students who were nominated this year for our Fall Student of the Quarter. Students, this is a great opportunity, great award that you can put on job applications. You can put it on college applications to say that you were the Skyline Student of the Quarter for the fall 2023. So again, great job, students. Families, you should be super proud of your student. And I will now hand it over to Miss Barron. Have a great day. Thanks for being here.
Hey, Spartans. My name is Mrs. Barron, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to this fall's Student of the Quarter celebration. I am so excited to introduce some fantastic students to you. They've all been nominated by their teachers for embodying our Spartan Learner Profile categories. First up, we have Zara Azim. Dr. Kamath is nominating Zara for her outstanding performance in quarter 1 in chemistry. Zara grasps the content in depth and shows a deeper understanding of the topics in class. Congratulations, Zara. Next up, we have Kaylin Brown. Mrs. Magesh nominates Kaylin for his consistent demonstration of reflective learning across all his classes. He consistently embraces feedback, making a dedicated effort to grow and be the best version of himself each day. Now we have Miss Owen, who is nominating Bennis for the excellent questions he asks in class. He consistently seeks to dig deeper and make connections between history and today. His questions help the entire class gain clarity about what is being discussed and see how really old stuff is still relevant. Great job, Bennis. Next up, we have Enrico Curi. Ms. Murrigan nominates Rico for being curious and determined in problem solving in computer science class. Thanks for being such a great student. Zayden Cruz. Mix Bennett is nominating Zayden for asking great questions, checking in with her, and advocating for himself. Ms. Gale is nominating Sydney Colbert. She is one of the most caring and empathetic students Ms. Colbert has ever met. Sydney volunteers to set up events, plan activities, or simply take the time to hang out and build friendships with the students in the LRC2 community. Sydney is a mentor, leader, and role model for all of us. Colton Dietz. Dr. Kamath is nominating Colton for his stellar performance in the IB Chem class during quarter 1. It's incredible to see his interest in chem and how much he loves problem solving. Keep it up, Colton. Ms. Lutz is nominating Amelie Fawcett for being a wonderful student. She's responsible, dedicated, and passionate. In Teaching Academy, she is doing amazing things with her internship. She is developing relationships with her mentor teacher and students, taking more responsibility in that classroom and being a leader. Mix Bennett is nominating Savannah Fisher for working hard, collaborating with her peers, and checking in with her teacher regularly. Rosabella Haddad is being nominated by Mr. Caffey, who would like to recognize Rosie for showing empathy and compassion to her peers. He has seen her support a fellow classmate through a rough time on multiple occasions. Thank you for making Skyline a more supportive place for all. Ms. Peterson and Ms. Morales are recognizing Eric Haynes. Eric may be a bit on the quiet side, but it's likely because his beautiful brain is busy considering the world, his humanities content learnings, and connecting his own ideas and experiences to all of it. Eric actively reflects and responds in wonderfully creative ways, and they appreciate him. Kai Harada is being nominated by Ms. Yoon for being engaged. Kai develops positive relationships with peers and teachers in order to improve his understanding of the curriculum he's learning. He works very hard, both in school and at home, to keep his grades high and do his best. Amay Harris is being nominated by Mr. Caffey for the leadership role she has taken with the Black Student Union this year. Amay finds ways on her own to stay engaged with the club without any prompting. Mr. Caffey really appreciates both this and Amay's participation in Black Student Union. Ms. Gilpin and Ms. Nguyen nominate Jonah Hodge for bringing a great attitude to his learning. He challenges himself to stay engaged, ask questions for feedback, and improve himself whenever possible. Profe Paulson nominates Ava because she embodies what a Skyline student should be. She is hardworking, always positive, honest, friendly, and fun to have in the classroom. Kavale Wynn is being recognized by Ms. Straight because they stand out to her as a caring student. Kavali always makes a point to say hello, and she really appreciates the thoughtfulness. Mix Bennett is nominating Tanner Jones for being open and willing to learn and grow in our class. Thanks, Tanner. Dr. Kamath is nominating Katie for her excellent performance in her chemistry class. Katie is hardworking, disciplined, curious, and has exceeded academic expectations during Q1. Mr. Sherman is nominating Nathan for his engagement in IB economics. His affable nature and intellectual curiosity help generate a student-led classroom atmosphere. Thank you, Nathan. Mr. Newton has nominated Emily because he has been impressed by her outstanding work ethic and drive to create, using the engineering tools at her disposal. Ms. Riki is nominating Zach for his skills in asking for help, not giving up, and working hard on his goals. Dr. Kamath is nominating Alex Land for his excellent performance in her chemistry class. Alex is hardworking, disciplined, curious, and has exceeded academic expectations during Q1. Ms. Murugan nominates Hugo for being engaged, knowledgeable, and a great helper in the computer science class. Ms. McGinn is nominating Grace Lynn for being an excellent member of her language arts class. She clearly loves learning, willingly asks questions, includes others in the learning, and makes class an exciting learning experience. Ms. Yoon nominates Ava because she is engaged during instruction and works hard to complete all of her assignments. Ava always does her best and inspires other students. Mr. Foster is nominating Ella McDonald for her curiously and compassionately engaging in the world. She is able to hold intellectualism and kindness at the same time. It's admirable. Mix Bennett is nominating Jasmine Marwaha for being engaged in class, asking great questions, and coming to class ready to learn. Dr. Louie recognizes Asa because he is friendly and communicative, reaching out and following up regarding club postings for the classroom. In addition, Asa is a strong student, acing the biology Kahoot on a regular basis. Asa consistently pursues their studies conscientiously and independently. Mix Bennett is nominating Daniel Nakuda for being a great teammate, helping those around him and working hard every day. Ms. Natalia is nominating Agassi Owen for his commitment to bringing his best to the students in the LRC2 classroom. He is kind, proactive, and always willing to learn more so he can support each student in the best way possible. It's a pleasure to have him in the program. He adds a lot of value each day. Mix Bennett is nominating Pranjal Palave for always being engaged in class, helping her partners and asking wonderful questions. Ms. Peterson and Ms. Morales recognize Kyla because she clearly fosters positive relationships with her peers, teachers, and school community. They regularly see her demonstrate an enthusiasm for learning and making meaning with her peers, and they've also seen her enthusiastically dance on the floor of our SHS gymnasium, much to their delight. Kyla is a powerhouse of passion and motivation. She's one to keep an eye on, and she'll go far. Mix Bennett is nominating Nathan Pan for his openness and kindness with his teachers and peers, as well as his courage to be his whole authentic self. Mix Bennett is nominating Krish Ravivala for being an enthusiastic learner and encouraging his peers every class period. Ms. Peterson and Ms. Morales nominate Akshara because she illuminates the room with kindness and caring. She never requires prompting to collaborate with and help out her peers. She readily facilitates conversations and actively checks in with her peer partners to ensure that all are being heard and lifted up. They are so appreciative of Akshara. Profe Paulson nominates Mason because he is hardworking and goes beyond the lessons to research concepts and study them more in-depthly. He is polite and takes his studies very seriously. Dr. Sharma nominates Matthias because he is hardworking and cares about learning. She is so pleased to have him as a student in her first period. He is always ready to learn and participates in class. Ms. Barron would like to nominate Shannon for taking a principled stance on issues of social justice. Shannon has demonstrated strong leadership through his work with BSU and models a thoughtful approach to helping those around him see the importance of making changes in our community when issues of equity arise. Ms. Murugan nominates Anirudh for being curious and determined in problem solving in computer science class. Thank you so much. Mix Bennett is nominating Larissa for helping her peers and approaching learning with diligence and determination. Dr. Louie is recognizing Shreya because she is a thoughtful student who creatively makes connections using details in the biology content. Shreya demonstrates her depth of understanding and ability to make detailed connections in writing, drawing, and discussion. Mr. Von Trapp recognizes Emmy because she has been in his classes for the past 2 school years. In that time, he has come to understand the multiple responsibilities she juggles, as well as the rigorous courses she challenges herself with. Despite all of this, she consistently maintains high-quality work in everything she does. Dr. Sharma is nominating Lauren because she communicates well and understands people. She is caring and is always on task in class. She asks good questions and helps peers understand the content. Ms. Murugan nominates Tisha for being principled, knowledgeable, engaged, and caring to her classmates in the computer science class. Ms. Toy would like to celebrate Anton. She said, "What a great journey you have been on with your life. Congratulations, Anton." Mr. Julius is nominating Cheyenne for his incredible focus, dedication to his studies in art and dedication to his studies in art history. He comes to class ready to participate and is always prepared with his art history notebook and computer, ready to take notes and ask questions about the content. Ms. Ziebart celebrates Adi because he is enthusiastic about singing and vocal jazz. He is a leader in the bass section this year and does a great job of learning his music. He performs with wonderful energy and is super fun to see in performance. Thanks. Ms. Dom is nominating Akarsh because he always brings a positive attitude to CrossFit class. He gives the exercises 100% effort and is always trying to improve. Even though PE may not be his favorite, he always tries his best. Mix Bennett is nominating Megan Westerland for always helping her peers, motivating those around her, and asking great clarifying questions. Mr. Highland is nominating Kaylee because she always gives great effort each day and motivates others in class. Thanks, Kaylee. Mr. Von Trapp recognizes Camille because she demonstrates many of the characteristics of the Spartan learner profile and engaged stands out the most. Each day, she invests fully in class, asking questions, providing insightful answers, and collaborating with her peers to produce high-quality work. Mr. Foster is nominating Jalen for always thinking deeply about content and the world around him. He has a strong knack for critical thinking and approaches new ideas with curiosity and compassion. Ms. Toy nominates Ning Ning because of her conscientious commitment to education. She works hard for herself and helps others learn. She is a great example of a human being. I would like to thank everybody for participating in this fall Student of the Quarter. We recognize that these outstanding students did not become the way they are without your support. Parents, community members, staff, you are all part of what made these young people who they are today, and we are so grateful to be part of the Spartan community. Thank you.